Yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't stopped smiling since I've been here. I'm looking at it as a fresh start for me, and yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get the ball rolling whenever that is, and I'm just super excited.
What do you know about what Rick Tocchet's doing here and what this group is trying to accomplish?
I know that he's just trying to change the culture of this organization and this team, and he wants to play a hard-nosed game, and that's how he played when he was playing, and I think that's how I can help. I like to play that kind of game. I'm a hard-nosed guy, and I play to my strengths. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy, so I got to take a step back sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it's a good group of guys. They play fast, they play good hockey, so I'm excited.
What 24 hours been like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely been an emotional roller coaster to say the least. And I got my girlfriend still got to worry about. We got 2 dogs back home, and we're still trying to figure out logistics and how she's going to get here. And but other than that, again, I'm just super excited and looking at it like a fresh start, and I can't wait.
How quickly were you in the car and on your way to the airport?
Hey, no, I'm just kidding. I had to pack up a little bit, so I met the team at the plane in Philly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And just even zooming back a little bit further, right? You end up clearing waivers, but I mean, how many days did you even spend in American League training camp?
5 days. I didn't even go to training camp.
Right.
No, it was just one practice, then we off to play a couple games, and now I'm here.
Yeah. When you go through a training camp, trying to make the team, you end up going through sort of the business of the game, as it were, and then you land here and get an opportunity like this and fly off to a sunny climate. How's in terms of processing that over the course of the last 7 days? What's it been like for you and your family?
Again, I mean, just a bunch of emotions. You can't even put into words. I got really emotional and had some tears flowing a couple yesterday. And I'm just really thankful that I got this chance, and hopefully I can make most of it.
What's been made clear to you about the role that's expected of you?
I mean, just play my game, right? I mean, I'm doing whatever I've done to get me to this point, and I'm not going to change now. I'm 27, I'm not 21, so what you see is what you're going to get, and I'm a guy who likes to play on the line, whether it's bringing my teammates in the fight with me, not literally, but just playing a hard-nosed game and using my skating ability to help break out pucks and get back to pucks as quick as I can and play a quick transition game.
One of the things that you've tended to do pretty regularly across 65 games, and it's unconventional for hard-nosed defense-first defenseman, is draw a fair bit of penalties, a bit of a dark art.
Yeah, I played soccer growing up, so I might have learned it from that, if you know what I mean. But
It's a heavy accusation.
yeah, no, I mean, I've lived it a little bit, so I kind of know. But no, I mean, again, it all comes down to just my competitiveness, and whether it doesn't matter who it is, I just like to get in someone's face, and I love pissing people off on the other team, and that's one of my strengths. So, I mean, if I can do it and put us in the power play, then I'll do that all night.
How do you feel about the group out here and what you were able to do in this practice?
Well, it's a message. We had a good meeting today, and the one thing with the players and coaches, we tell it straight. We know where we were at last game, and it's a new day. We had a good game one. Second game we kind of hung on, and then obviously the third game wasn't a good effort in a lot of areas. So now we reset, had a good practice today, and move on to Tampa.
Do you think with the culture you've built that regardless of what your message was after the game, that this is a group that felt the same way you did?
Yeah, that's the key, right? It's game 3, and it's not, for me, it's not the attitude, relax, we got plenty. It's we want to continue to press accountability, tell people what it is, because maybe in game 50 we don't have to go through these meetings and this sort of stuff. So it's got to be done right away, and I think most of the players understand that, and that's the way we're going to keep coaching.
What's that meeting entail today? Is there video? And in watching that, is there anything you saw from last night that surprised you, that changed your opinion on the game?
Well, not really. It's not about, I know the intent of guys. They don't want to lose battles. It's just our technique. Get in on somebody, or, we had a couple of, they they had about 4 one-man forechecks, and they end up with a puck. You can't have that happen. You know, we had a chance to win puck battles with a second quick, and he's late. It was like, for some reason, we're on their heels, and it just pinballs, right? It just multiplies. You know, you get the odd player shift that, hey, they don't win a battle, but you can't have the third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth shift lose battles in a row. Or you can't have, on our breakouts, losing 3 one-man forechecks in the first period. They just add up, and then that's why, Denver's got to be all world. So that's the stuff we got to clean up.
And no Pettersson at practice.
Yeah, he's a little maintenance, a little banged up a little bit, but he's maintenance.
No concern about him for tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. No, I think he should be fine.
And I noticed Demko left 38 minutes in. I know you've talked about building in different rest opportunities for him without necessarily spelling him 35 games or whatever.
Right.
Is that part of it?
Well, he came on early with Clarkie. Shot what he had 50 shots last night. He doesn't need more than that. He's probably out. Probably should have left after 20 minutes, but we're managing that. I think what Clarkie does is really important at the beginning of practice, and that's why we signed that third goalie. And sporadically when we're going to use him. We failed on this trip because we had 2 days between games. We didn't need him, but going on, that's where he'll come in and take the lion's share, and then Demko or Casey, if he's had a couple of games where he's had a lot of shots, we can have that third goalie spell him.
Will Casey play one of these games on the trip?
Yeah, he'll get in. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he'll definitely get a game. Yeah, I mean he's done a really nice job for us, and I think we got a nice balance of where he can come in and do his job. But like I said, we got to monitor Denver just like Case. We can't have him have long inactivity. He doesn't deserve to sit either.
Is that
Tell you.
is the idea that if you can play, you don't want to get to game 82 already, but if Demko plays 50 this year instead of 60, that seems like as long as you're getting good backup goal, that seems like a much better scenario as far as freshness and injury prevention. Is that the way?
Yeah, definitely. We got to manage that. It's no different than, I can't play Miller and Pettersson 23, 24 minutes. I know they play 22, 23. I got to get more ice time out of guys. I need guys to kind of grab a hold. We need that depth to take some minutes. So it's no different than the other guys, the guys that have a lot of minutes or a guy like Demko. We need to somewhat spread it out, but also make sure that they get, obviously, you want those guys on the ice as much as possible.
So in terms of a rotation, is it like the Florida games because they're more compressed where we might see the split, or?
Well, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to commit to it, but that's just something. Plus, we're in Nashville. We have a couple of days off again, so there's a lot of rest opportunity for Denver and for some of our players too.